DuckDuckGo Browser has become one of the best choices for people who want speed, privacy, and a clean, distraction-free browsing experience in 2026. Unlike traditional browsers packed with clutter, DuckDuckGo focuses on privacy tools built directly into the browser. That means tracker blocking, cookie pop-up handling, private search, secure browsing, and a one-click fire button that clears your data instantly. In this video, I'll show you the ultimate DuckDuckGo browser productivity setup using real features available right now. By the end, your browser will be cleaner, faster, more private, and better for focused work. First, download the latest version of DuckDuckGo Browser. Go to duckduckgo.com/Windows if you're on Windows. If you're on Mac, go to duckduckgo.com/Mac. Download the installer and run it. Follow the setup steps and launch the browser. Once the installation is complete, follow these simple steps. First, click Let's Do This. In the next step, you can decide whether to make DuckDuckGo your default browser. Click Make DuckDuckGo your default if you'd like, or select Skip. The following step allows you to import bookmarks and passwords from your previous browser. You can skip this as well, but here's what happens if you click Import Now. After clicking Import Now, you'll see a list of installed browsers. You can select any of them. For example, I'll choose Opera GX, but you should select the browser you want to import data from. Once selected, click Import Now. An import summary will appear showing how many bookmarks and passwords were transferred. At this point, you can choose to sync this data to your mobile device by following the provided steps, or simply click Done. Then click Next. Next, you can choose whether to use the DuckPlayer ad-free video player. Select your preference and continue. You'll then be asked about the bookmarks bar. Click Show Bookmarks bar to make it visible, or choose Skip. The next option is restoring previous websites on startup. I personally prefer not to enable this, as I like starting each browsing session fresh and avoiding too many open tabs. If you feel the same, click Skip. Next, you can decide whether to add a shortcut to your homepage. Home pages are less important today, since you can search directly from the address bar. However, if you have a favorite site, adding a shortcut can be convenient. Make your choice, then click Next. The final step is AI integration. I prefer using AI separately from browsing, so I select Search Only. DuckDuckGo Browser intentionally removes unnecessary clutter. You'll see a minimal top bar with tabs, address bar, menu, and the fire button. This gives you more screen space and fewer distractions. Next, pin your most used websites. Open sites like Gmail, Calendar, YouTube Studio, Notion, or Trello. Then right-click the tab and choose Pin tab if available on your version. Pin tabs stay small and accessible, perfect for daily workflow tools. Now let's talk tabs. Use Ctrl T to open a new tab. Use Ctrl W to close tabs. Use Ctrl Shift T to reopen your last closed tab. Now, since Wikipedia is the last closed tab for me, I can open it again if I press Ctrl, Shift, and T. That's it. Use Ctrl Tab to move between tabs quickly. Keeping keyboard shortcuts in your routine saves time every day. Now let's improve your search workflow. DuckDuckGo Browser uses DuckDuckGo Search by default. That means cleaner results and less personalization tracking. Use Bang shortcuts for speed. This is one of DuckDuckGo's best productivity tools. Type an exclamation mark followed by a site shortcut. For example, type exclamation mark YT, then your search. That instantly searches YouTube. Type exclamation mark W for Wikipedia. Type exclamation mark A for Amazon. Now let's talk privacy protections. DuckDuckGo Browser blocks many trackers automatically. It also upgrades sites to encrypted connections when available. This means less tracking in the background while you work. To review protections, click the shield icon or privacy controls area depending on your version. You can view blocked trackers and site privacy details. Now let's use the Fire button. This is DuckDuckGo's signature feature. Click the Fire button icon near the top right area. It instantly clears tabs and browsing data for that session. Perfect when you finish research, shopping, or public computer use. Some versions also let you keep selected sites logged in using fireproofing or persistent site settings. If available, use this for trusted sites like Gmail or work tools. That gives you privacy without constant relog and frustration. Now let's set up your favorites. A great way to keep your key sites handy is by using bookmarks. Whenever you're on a page you want to save, just press Ctrl D. To keep things neat, you can organize them into simple folders. Try creating a few everyday categories, like work, personal, research, content creation, and finance. Taking a quick moment to organize your bookmarks now will make your daily browsing feel so much faster and easier. Now let's optimize startup behavior. Open Settings. Look for Startup Preferences. Choose to open a new tab page or restore previous tabs based on your workflow preference. For most people, a clean new tab page improves focus. And while we're at it, let's also disable the app from launching automatically when you start up your computer. This keeps your startup quick and gives you control over what opens. Now let's improve appearance. Open Settings. Then click on Appearance and Language. Choose Light Mode or Dark Mode. Use Dark Mode for night work or long sessions. Use Light Mode for daytime clarity. I'm going to show a simple but useful accessibility feature in the DuckDuckGo browser: Page Zoom. By default, every website opens at 100% zoom. That means you're seeing the page exactly as it was designed, with no scaling applied. To demonstrate this, I'm using the Slay the Spire 2 website. At 100%, everything appears normal. Text size, spacing, and layout all look as intended. Now, if I increase the zoom, you can immediately see the difference. The text becomes larger, buttons are easier to read, and the whole page becomes more readable. This is especially useful if you're on a high-resolution screen or just prefer bigger text for comfort. On the other hand, if I decrease the zoom, more content fits on the screen at once. However, the text becomes smaller, which can make it harder to read depending on your setup. The important part is that you don't need to go into any menus to change this. You can simply hold Ctrl and scroll your mouse wheel. Scrolling up zooms in and scrolling down zooms out. It's a quick and intuitive way to adjust the page while you're browsing. And if things ever look off, maybe the page feels too large or too small, there's a reset option. Reset instantly returns everything back to the default 100% zoom or the specific percentage you picked. It's a quick way to restore the page if you've adjusted it too far in either direction. You now have a faster workflow, cleaner browsing, better privacy, less distraction, and smarter search habits. If you use these settings daily, DuckDuckGo Browser can become one of the most efficient tools on your computer.